What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news from yesterday. And if you got a second, like always, appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit the red button just below the video. The highlights in this video is that Nike/Jordan brand unveiled the Off-White collection, and we do have release information as well as dates, and this is confirmed. Other than that, we have a little bit more from Jordan brand, which is a possible release of a PSNY Air Jordan 15 collaboration. We have a bunch from Nike, which also includes collaborations and a restock. Following, we have one piece from Asics, some collaborations, as well as new releases from Adidas. But without wasting too much of your time, let's jump into the news. Starting things off, we got a new pair from Asics. This is the Gel Lyte 3, known as Olive Camo. They feature suede across the uppers, leather on the panel branding, and ripstop nylon across the overlay, which of course features camouflage. Now backtracking a little bit, they do have olive green that covers the uppers, white on the midsole, and a gum outsole. Definitely a perfect fall shoe. They are now available at select Asics retailers, which includes quality. The retail price is set at $110. In 2018, Adidas Originals will debut a new runner. This is known as the Adidas Deerupt Runner. The shoes won't feature boosts, but they do have this new webbing that covers the uppers as well as landing on the midsole, which looks a bit odd, but at the same time it is something different. We have a look at one colorway which features white across the uppers, we have black detailing, and then the midsole appears to have some sort of yellow. I'm not sure what's going on there. Now for this colorway, they will drop during March of 2018. The retail price will be $120. I would assume you can expect additional colorways to become available as well. The new wave from Adidas Originals will be the Ultra Boost 4.0, with the first drop coming in December. Now we have a closer look at the triple black edition, and as you can see, the shoe is covered in all black, which lands on the 3 stripes cage, heel counter, boost midsole, and prime knit upper, which has a new weave pattern. No set release date for this pair, but like I mentioned, December 2017 is when they're expected to drop, and the retail price will be $180. Sneakersnstuff is expanding upon their collaborations with Adidas for the Adidas EQT Materials Pack. 2 color options will release on the Adidas EQT Support Ultra Boost Prime Knit. One will come in dark blue, night indigo, and night navy. The second features footwear white along with vintage white. The 2 will feature prime knit, of course, across the uppers and a boost midsole, which is done in white. Now for the release details. They will release at Sneakersnstuff locations as well as online on August 26th. The retail price will be $180. I'm not sure if a wider release will go down, but it doesn't look like it as of now. We have another preview of an upcoming Adidas NMD R1. This pair is being called Multicolor Dot. So the uppers, which feature dots throughout, are done in various shades of black, orange, and teal blue. Now it looks like it's some sort of static pattern. It may be a collaboration or some sort of limited release. At this time, it is unknown. Now gray lands on the heel as well as the EVA pod overlays, and it looks like the eye stays are actually clear. Finishing the look is a white boost midsole. So we don't have a release date at this time or a retail price. They are expected to drop during the holiday 2017 season. We have a couple previews of upcoming releases, a part of the Adidas Consortium Sneaker Exchange. First up, we have Invincible, who is teaming up with Atlanta's boutique A Ma Maniere on the Adidas NMD R1. You can also expect another pair to be a part of this collaboration, but it hasn't leaked as of yet. The shoes will feature black across the uppers, which is constructed with prime knit. It appears that off-white lands on the boost midsole and EVA pod overlays, and we also have black on the outsole with leather used on the heel and white stitching. Finishing the look is co-branding on the insoles. At the time of shooting this, no release information at this time, not even an estimate on when they'll drop. But like always, I'll make sure to let you guys know. The next collaboration we have to showcase, a part of the Sneaker Exchange, comes from Packer Shoes out of New Jersey and Berlin's Solebox. The 2 will collaborate on the Adidas Ultra Boost Mid and the Adidas Energy Boost. The Ultra Boost Mid features black across the uppers as well as shades of aqua blue. Now the inspiration of this release is rumored to be a part of the ocean. I'm not 100% positive on that. On the heel counter, it'll feature either Solebox or Packer Shoes branding. In addition, we have a white boost midsole and a black outsole. The second, which is the Energy Boost, features blue as well, which gradients to gray. We also have somewhat of a translucent cage, which has GPS coordinates, and I assume those GPS coordinates would be the locations of each store. In addition, on the cage, there is Packer and Solebox branding. The rumored release date is for November of 2017. More than likely, they'll have a first drop at their locations, and then a wider release at select Adidas Consortium accounts will take place shortly after. No retail price as of yet. At Nike, and we're going to take a quick stop on the Nike Flyknit trainer, we have a preview of 2 upcoming colorways. One features purple along with black accents, which hits the Nike swoosh tongue branding, striped above the midsole and covering the outsole. Completing this pair is a white midsole. The second pair will feature olive across the uppers, and pretty much every other detail is identical to the purple pair, which means black accents as well as white on the midsole. No release information at this time, but the 2 are expected to be a part of Nike Sportswear Fall 2017 collection, which means we could see a release take place in the next month or so. Next up, we have a preview of the Nike Air VaporMax being called Triple White, and I'm not entirely sure why they're being nicknamed Triple White or why that nickname was given to the shoe, because it's not your true Triple White. But white does cover the Flyknit upper as well as landing on the Flywire cables, Nike branding, but we have a visible full-length VaporMax Air unit which is clear. So that's what pretty much separates it from being a triple white theme. No release information at this time, but if they're going to drop these in fall, it's probably not a good idea, or even winter. This information I didn't really want to share because there's not really much information. CLOT announced on their Instagram account that their Nike Air VaporMax, which comes in all red, will be restocking. Now they announced that the restock will be going down soon, but they didn't announce any additional information. To me, that is definitely building for hype. I feel like if they're going to announce a restock is going to take place, they should give some more details, like where it's going to be at, a date, maybe even a time. But that's just me. Expect another update to come soon. We also have a detailed look at the Nike Air Uptempo, which comes in University Blue and white. The large Air on the side is done in white, as well as part of the midsole and the Nike swoosh on the tongue and toe. In addition, we have University Blue that covers the tongue, the base, and part of the midsole and outsole. What's crazy about this shoe is I've actually seen some retailers release them early, not by me, but searching through Facebook groups, I'm seeing people post images that their retailer got them. However, the date is set for September 1st as of now. It could be pushed forward or back, and the retail price will be $160. Skepta, who is a rapper from the UK, has a collaboration with Nike Sportswear, and it will be on the Nike Air Max 97 Ultra 17. Now, first off, I'm going to say I don't know anything about the rapper Skepta, and that's no offense to any fans, but all I know is that he's some way, shape, or form affiliated with the OVO family. Now, we don't have any images of the shoes, but we do have a color description as well as a release month and a retail price. So as for the color description, they will feature multicolored, vivid sulfur, which I believe is yellow, along with black. They're going to drop sometime in September. We don't know the exact date as of now, and the retail price will be $180. Big shout out to Soul Heat on Feet for dropping this info. In one of last week's videos, I believe it was last week, it might have been before that, I dropped some information that the Nike Zoom Vapor RF Air Jordan 3, known as Fire Red, would release, and this is a collaboration with Nike along with Jordan Brand and Roger Federer. Also in that video, I did say there's an additional colorway that's coming out, which will feature black, white, and clear jade. Now, we do have a first look at the Fire Red pair, and on the surface, since we only have one image, it does appear to be a lot like the Fire Red Air Jordan 3. And we can see a little bit of the heel, which shows Nike Air branding. Alright, so as far as the release information, they're first going to drop at RF19 pop-up inspired Keth Soho at 644 Broadway in New York City from August 23rd to the 27th. Other than that, we don't have specific release details, for example, a time. The release is also a part of Nike's New York Made event. In that event, you can expect collaborations to pop up as well as special releases. Now, as for a wider release, that will take place on September 10th. The retail price will be $200. Official images of the Nike Air Zoom Generation First Game Retro has landed, and it gives us obviously a better look. Now, I shared information in 2 other videos, but just to give you a recap, he wore this pair in his first game playing for the Cavaliers, of course, which was on the road against the Sacramento Kings. Now, they're going to drop on August 26th. The retail price will be $175. And this is looking like a very limited release. I feel like Nike Sportswear kind of dropped the ball on this. Yes, it's a quick strike. I understand that, and I don't think they should be a GR because at the end of the day, not everybody will be into this pair. But for people that like this shoe, like myself, I probably have slim to no chance on purchasing. Nike's New York Made event will include collaborations, and one of them we have to talk about is from Jordan Brand and PSNY. Their next collaboration will be shown during New York's Fashion Week on September 10th. Now, a part of the collection will be apparel and what's said to be the Air Jordan 15. With that being said, it isn't known if the Air Jordan 15 will actually release to the public or just on the feet of models. If I had to guess, this collaboration won't release to the public. I hope it does, but the Air Jordan 15 is not really a loved model. In addition, they dropped the collaboration in June and then had a restock shortly after, so I feel like it's probably a bit too soon. I could be wrong on that, so either way, I'll make sure to fill you in on the updates. In the last two news videos, I've shared new images of the Air Jordan 12 Bordeaux. So this will make the third and may be the final for some time. But this is our best look yet. We probably have a handful of images, a lot better than the previous two videos. The shoes will feature Bordeaux across the uppers, which lands on the suede as well as the leather overlay. Now, like I've been mentioning, the leather overlay does look a bit different, and it actually looks like there's some sort of embossed dots that are running throughout it. I'm not really sure what's going on. If you know, let me know in the comments below. In addition, we have metallic silver on the top two lace loops. White hits the Jumpman branding and 2-3 running down the tongue. Then Cell, which is more of an off-white, hits the midsole and outsole. Currently, the release date is set for October 14th. And the retail price will be $190. Just take note that the date could be pushed around. That isn't confirmed. Nike and Jordan Brand have finally unveiled the off-white collection, which is being called the 10. And that's obviously due to 10 different releases coming. The 10 collection is split into two groups. Revealing was designed to look accessible, hand-cut, open source, and reconstructed. The second, which is known as Ghosting, was designed with a translucent upper to further the idea of revealing and unite the second set of silhouettes through common material. The Revealing collection includes the Air Jordan 1, Nike Air Max 90, Nike Air Presto, Nike Air VaporMax, and the Nike Blazer Mid. The Ghosting will feature the Converse Chuck Taylor, Nike Zoom Fly SP, Nike Air Force 1 Low, Nike React Hyperdunk 2017, and the Nike Air Max 97. Nike will host Nike off-campus events in New York City and London to celebrate the 10 through presentations of the full collection and exchanges about the ideas that inspired it. Nike off-campus will take place in New York City from September 6th to the 8th at 23 Wall Street and from September 14th to the 17th at Nike Lab 1948 London. The first 5 icons of the 10, the Air Jordan 1, Nike Blazer, Nike Air Presto, Nike Air Max 90, and the Nike Air VaporMax will be pre-released at Nike Lab stores in New York City from September 9th through the 13th, London from September 18th through the 22nd, Milan from September 21st through the 25th, and Paris from September 26th through the 30th. The full collection, including all 10 silhouettes, will be available in November at Nike Lab stores and select retailers worldwide. So that is the release time frames for now. It's going to be a limited drop at first, and then to follow, it looks like a bit of a wider release will take place. But I just want to know what happened to the Air Jordan 3. I thought that was a part of the collection. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. From this video, what I'm feeling would be the Adidas Ultra Boost 4.0 Triple Black. That's just a clean shoe that I could eventually use as a beater sooner rather than later because I don't care about Ultra Boost. The only thing I like about them is that they're comfortable. But moving forward, I also like the Adidas NMD R1 Multicolor Dot, but I don't like the nickname that it has. I'm a big fan of the CLOT Nike Air VaporMax. I just know I'm not going to get it this time around as well. The Nike Air More Uptempo University Blue I think is really dope. I also like the Nike Air Zoom Generation First Game Retro, but that's a pair I probably won't be able to get because it looks very limited. The PSNY Air Jordan 15 collaboration, I mean, we only have a teaser of that, but more than likely I will like it, and it's not based off of hype per se. I do like what PSNY does. I do own the original Air Jordan 12s that dropped, but I'm also a fan of the Air Jordan 15. Last but not least, I am going to pick up, or try to pick up, the off-white Air Jordan 1, maybe a few other models from the collection, and that is simply for trade bait. But that does it for me. Leave a comment below and let me know from this video what you liked or what you disliked. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.